Hey friends, this is Mr. G with the third episode of Art and History. On this episode, we will learn about the Civil War face jug. So grab a drink or a snack and get comfy. Let's go! This distinctive type of ceramic face vessel first appeared in the American South in the mid-1800s. Jugs such as these are attributed to a small number of black slaves working as potters in the Edgefield district of South Carolina. None of these skilled potters have been identified by name, and their inspiration for making face vessels is unknown. Scholars speculate that the vessels may have had religious or burial significance, or that they reflect the complex responses of people attempting to live and maintain their personal identities under harsh conditions. The earliest face vessels known to have been produced by white Southern potters were probably not made until the end of the 1800s. White potters working in the Edgefield area in the mid-1800s may have seen the slave-made vessels and taken the idea with them as they moved out of South Carolina. Between the late 1600s and the Civil War, the rapid growth of the Southern plantation economy and a sparse white population led to increasing reliance on the labor of enslaved blacks. Most were agricultural laborers, but a significant number were craftspeople. Among these skilled slaves were a small number of potters working in the Edgefield district of South Carolina. Anecdotal and archaeological evidence has been used to establish that enslaved potters were making face vessels in the Edgefield area before the Civil War. The origins of the Southern face vessel tradition are largely undocumented. Some enslaved black potters in South Carolina certainly began making face vessels in the mid-1800s, possibly inspired by African burial rituals or as charms used in religious ceremonies. The contrasting eyes and teeth on most of the slave-made face vessels are kaolin clay, a key ingredient in the manufacture of porcelain. The Edgefield area of South Carolina was known in the 1700s and 1800s for its rich supply of kaolin. A number of face vessels have been linked stylistically to enslaved potters at Thomas Davies's Palmetto Firebrick Works, which operated in the mid-1860s, and Lewis Miles's Stony Bluff and Miles Mills potteries operating from about 1837 to 1894. As late as 1900, ceramics historian Edwin A. Barber felt it was necessary to state that face vessels similar to these were not made in Africa, as was supposed by some collectors, but enslaved blacks at Edgefield potteries. I hope you found that interesting, and stay tuned for the tutorial on how to make your own face jug. See you next time!